Hi everybody, my name's Sorcha and I'm a nutritionist and healthy lifestyle blogger from Ireland. And on my channel, I help make healthy living simple because it doesn't have to be complicated. In this video, I'm going to show you my process for planning my meals for the week and how to get all the ingredients at a low price. So first thing, I have to plan out what meals I'm going to make for this week. Remember, you've got breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then snacks. Breakfast probably changes from day to day. You might feel like a big breakfast one morning, you might not feel like a big breakfast the next. Lunch and dinner would be the two ones that I would focus on most. So I've got mine written up here. All of these recipes are really easy to make and they don't need a lot of ingredients, and all of the ingredients that you need to make them are easily purchased. They're not very exotic where you can't find them in a normal grocery shop. A lot of the lunch and dinner ones can be made in bulk, meaning that you can make a large amount of them and you don't eat it all in one day. Obviously, you keep it then and you can keep it in the fridge or you can keep it in the freezer. So if there is a day that you're really busy, you don't have time to cook, all you need to do is take it out of the fridge, take it out of the freezer and heat it up in the microwave. And you're still getting a healthy meal, but you're not wasting time with cooking or cleaning. Also, all of these recipes can be found on my website www.sorchashealthyliving.com. The next step is to write down all the ingredients that you need to make your recipes. Now, if you have stuff already, don't buy it again, obviously. So it's a good idea to maybe look in your presses, in your fridge, in your freezer, see what you have and see what you need to get. The best thing you can do if you're on a budget is make a shopping list before you get your groceries. Go through all the ingredients of the recipes you're going to use that week. Now, you don't have to use the recipes that I have used in this video. You can use ones that you like yourself. Go through the recipes, write down all the ingredients you need to make the recipes and the quantity you need. Then go through your press, your fridge, your freezer, and mark off anything that you already have that you don't need to buy. Also, obviously you don't buy stuff that you're not going to use in your recipe either, so if you don't like tomatoes in your recipe, you're not going to buy them. So I'm going into Aldi now and I'm going to get my groceries. So I've just got the groceries now and I've got my receipt here. A lot of the things I already had, so they would be staples like pasta and stuff, but I've took pictures of them and I'm going to show you how much they would cost. But I got everything under €30 that I needed. I got it for $27.20, so that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm back now and I've got everything. Like I said, I already had stuff that I wasn't going to buy again. So if we just look at my list, things like carrots, potatoes, coconut milk, flour, egg noodles, red wine, and a lot of the herbs and spices I already had, so I wasn't going to buy them again. But I will put the pictures of the prices and I'll add them up to see how much it actually cost in the end. So this is the price list. It's the Aldi price list of all the things that I didn't need to get, and beside that is my receipt. So it would have came to $22.43 plus the $27.20 that I paid for, and that comes to $49.63. So you got that off under €50, and that will make meals that will not only last for the week, but you'll have meals then that you have in the fridge or in the freezer for weeks in the future. So it's basically feeding you for more than a week, really. Staple foods are foods that you can buy in bulk. Your pasta, your rice, your porridge oats, cereals, frozen fruit, frozen veg, canned fruit, canned veg, herbs and spices. These would be foods that you wouldn't have to buy every week. You maybe would only have to buy once a month. Also, if you see these foods on special offer, it's a good idea to buy them in bulk then. Like I said, they don't go out of date easily. And just obviously keep an eye on if you have cans that have been in your press for you can't remember buying them, check the date because you could get food poisoning then. But in general, they're good foods to buy in bulk because you're not going to waste them. Next, you've got your foods that you probably will have to buy every week, every 2 weeks. That would be your milk, your other dairy foods, bread, fresh fruit and vegetables. They go out of date easily, they go off easily, so you don't want to be buying large amounts of them unless you know you're going to be using them. So for a party or a special occasion, you might need to buy a large amount of them, which is fine. But don't go buying them in large amounts if you know you're not going to use them. Meat, if you have a freezer and there's meat on special offer, chicken on special offer, then you can buy it. But otherwise, you would buy it in small amounts also. And don't forget to buy snacks. Even if you're not a snacker, you might be surprised. If you only have healthy snacks in your house, you're more likely to eat healthy snacks. Yes, buy your treats. If you like a bit of chocolate, if you like crisps, buy them if you want. But I would recommend keeping your snack foods to likes of nuts, seeds, natural yogurt with some seeds to give it a bit of a crunch. It's really nice. I like bruschetta, which is actually one of the recipes in lunch, but things that are easy to make, easy to put together. Aldi does really nice breadsticks. Literally take the breadstick, dip it in some low-fat Philadelphia. It's really simple things that you can grab on the go. For just a few tips to keep your grocery shopping bill low and still get good nutritious meals. Obviously, the first one is plan ahead. If you plan ahead, your meals are sorted. Even better if they're made, so all you have to do is pop them into the microwave and heat them up. That means that when you're really hungry and you're not thinking straight, you're not going to go and grab the easy microwave meal that's full of salt and full of saturated fat or a takeaway. It's fine to get a takeaway if you want one, but don't make it so that you can't think straight and you eat the takeaway and you realise I didn't really want a takeaway, I was just hungry. That's the first tip. The next tip is obviously when you're going shopping to do the list. Never go shopping without a list because you're always going to forget something or you're going to get stuff that you don't need. And there's nothing worse than coming back and realising you forgot some key ingredients to stuff you wanted to make, but you've bought a whole load of stuff that you really didn't need to buy or didn't particularly want to buy. It helps with impulse buying, it really does. The next tip is when you are grocery shopping, make sure you look around. So if you're buying, say, 10 tomatoes, don't just look at the tomatoes that are right in front of you because they are going to be the most expensive one. Look down. If they're down low, they're most likely going to be cheaper. It doesn't mean they're any lower quality. They're probably the same, maybe a different brand, but they always put the cheaper stuff in the bottom. And also, all the foods like fruit and veg as well. Look around. Like when I was buying the lemons, you could get 4 lemons in a pack for, I can't remember, I think it was like €1.90, €2. But if I bought them individually, they were like 35 cents each. So you might have to do a little bit of maths, take out your phone, use your calculator for the first time or so, but then you'll get used to it. You really will cut your grocery shopping bill by a lot if you do this, so it's a great thing to implement. Get yourself some either Ziploc bags or little plastic containers. When you make things like the curry or the casseroles or soups or bolognese and you make more than you need, you can put them into these containers, put them in the fridge. You might have it again later on in the week, or you can keep it for the next week. Keep it in your freezer. That's also great, and that's it really. Like I said, all the recipes that I put in this video are linked below in the bio. They'll take you to the recipe in my blog. If you'd like me to do some video tutorials for them, please let me know. I've got one up for the curry already, which is really tasty. It's my family's favourite recipe. I could probably make it blindfolded now. I've made it so many times. Really, all these recipes are so easy to make because, disclaimer, I am not a chef. I don't have any chopping skills, which is why in most of my tutorials I don't show you chopping, because probably very likely that I will cut a finger off because I won't be concentrating properly. So not great at chopping. If I can make them, anybody can make them. So give them a go. They're really tasty, really nutritious, really easy to make, really cheap, which is all important elements. Thank you for watching my video. I hope it helps you. I hope you liked it. If you did, make sure you hit the like button and the subscribe button, and also hit the notification bell so that you're notified whenever I upload any more videos. If you have anything that you would like me to do a video on, please feel free to comment in the comment section, and I'll see you next time.